Some of you want to unleash the power of your emotions. And you make decisions based on how you feel and not the Bible. Emotion does not equal devotion. My name is Hurditt, and I was baptized 9 years ago in the London church. I want to thank my father in the faith, Michael, for giving me the opportunity to preach to the single brothers today. The title given to me, Unleashing the Power of God. We unleash the power of God through prayer. My one and only point, prayer is an art form. Prayer is a form of art. Prayer is art. Prayer expresses the inner yearning of a human soul. In prayer, our soul reaches to God, and God reaches out to us. There are about 650 prayer lists in the Bible. Jesus Christ prayed about 25 times on earth, and prayer was done in about 5 different postures. We have standing, sitting, kneeling, lifting of hands, and face on the floor, not face on your bed. Don't be praying in your bed. We know in Luke chapter 11, Jesus' disciples goes to him, and they ask him, Jesus, teach us how to preach, right? No. He said, Jesus, teach us how to evangelize. Jesus, teach us how to get a cranking girlfriend. They said, Jesus, teach us to pray. Question, did you pray this morning? Then where's the power of God? If you didn't pray this morning, don't go on an encouragement date after this. You better go out and pray to your God. Too many times we come to worship service, we come to a conference, and we don't pray to God in the morning. We're supposed to bring our worship to church, not go to church to try and get our worship. Instead of unleashing the power of God, some of you want to unleash the power of your emotions. And you make decisions based on how you feel and not the Bible. Emotion does not equal devotion. Some of you want to unleash the power of bitterness and criticality. And you come here being bitter and critical of your leaders and all those who are fired up for God's kingdom. Some of you want to unleash the power of sex. And you want to come out of the singles ministry into the marriage ministry just to have sex. The next time you think about sex, you need a SEX. That's a spiritual examining X-ray. SEX. You need a spiritual examining X-ray with your discipler. In Acts chapter 1, we see in verse 12 through 4, apostles, the women, Mary, the mother of Jesus, and his brothers were consistently in prayer. They were devoted to prayer. In Acts chapter 2, we know it's 29 AD, the day of Pentecost. Peter has the keys to the kingdom. He preaches the word. Those who accepted the message were baptized. 3,000 were baptized. And in verse 42, in Acts chapter 2, it says, they devoted themselves to the apostles' teaching and to fellowship, to breaking of bread and to prayer. And in verse 47, praising God and enjoying the favor of all the people, and the Lord added to their number daily those who were being saved. We see that baptism's fruit was a product of the first century's prayer life. They were devoted to God in prayer. Devoted in Greek means to adhere to one in prayer, to be steadfast in prayer, to continue all the time in prayer, to persevere and not to faint in prayer, to show oneself courage in prayer. See, the fruit in your ministry is the fruit of your prayer life. How is your prayer life? I believe when some of us go to God in prayer, we can pray like an atheist. And I've done this before. What do atheists say? Well, I don't believe in God. How can I? I need proof. I need evidence. God, show me you're real. The Christian and that book That's not enough for me. And what do disciples do? Well, I don't believe I'm called by God. I don't see the evidence. I need more proof. The man of God and the word of God isn't enough for me to accept the call of God. You may say, I don't believe in the one church. I just don't have enough evidence. God, show me. And you say the man of God who's been in multiple movements, preaches the word, has traveled all around the world, and has the Holy Bible is not enough for you. And you wonder why God won't answer our prayers. And you become an atheist in prayer. In closing, I leave you with this poem. In quiet moments, I kneel and pray. An hour each day, come what may. With folded hands and heart sincere, I seek guidance, calm, and cheer. In stillness, I find my way. With faith and boldness, I start each day. In the sacred hour, my spirit soars. In prayer, my soul, it pours, explores. With every word, my worries unwind. A peaceful sanctuary I always find. The world may rush with chaos to display, but in this hour of prayer, I calmly stay. In silence I connect, in stillness I grow, an anchor for my soul in this daily flow. The challenge is to pray an hour a day, and to God be all the glory.
My God is amazing.